Do you hear that? The whisper of the wind weaving through the roots, the hushed murmurs of the ancient forest, they never fade. I am Velgrim, the last of the old and the first of the new. I remember when this forest pulsed with life, untouched by human hands, untainted by greed. We, the gnomes of the shadowed roots, have existed longer than the first written words, longer than the memory of your gods. We were the keepers of sacred paths, the weavers of hidden magic, the shadows between the leaves. We were not always what we are now. Once we lived openly, with hands stained by soil, not blood. We were craftsmen, builders, dream weavers, and nightmare spinners. In our workshops, secrets were forged. Tools infused with the magic of the earth, artifacts that pulsed with life. But humans never know how to leave secrets untouched. At first they came alone, curiosity glinting in their eyes, wary yet in awe. Then they came in groups, hands full of gifts and false smiles, and finally they came with steel and fire. They came for what was never theirs. The forest burned. Roots that had stood for millennia turned to ash in mere moments. The earth, which had cradled the steps of ancient beings, was torn open by human hands. They pillaged our sanctuaries, stole what they could not understand, and shattered the balance that had stood since the dawn of time. We begged the forest for aid. We called to the night, to the darkness, to the things that lurked beneath the roots. And the forest answered. We gave ourselves to it, our bodies, our souls, our names, and in return it changed us. We are the whisper between the trees, the silence that falls when the night grows too deep. We are the unseen gaze burning into the backs of those who trespass. Now humans tell stories of us. They whisper our names, laughing, until the laughter stops, until they hear something more than the wind, until they see something between the trees, until they feel they are no longer alone. They say the gnomes of the shadowed roots take those who walk without respect. They say our pale eyes gleam in the darkness, and our hands reach from the shadows to pull the careless into the depths of the earth. They say that if you hear your name whispered among the trees, do not run. It won't help. These are not just stories. The forest never forgets. We never forget. Do you hear that? Footsteps among the roots. Maybe it's just the wind. Or maybe it's us.